Robert Downey Jr. is one of the most iconic actors of our time. Known around the globe as Iron Man, he rose to incredible heights in Hollywood. But behind the fame lies a darker tale, a journey through addiction, prison, and personal redemption. This is not just the story of a movie star, it's the story of a real-life hero. Born on April 4, 1965 in Manhattan, New York, Robert Downey Jr. was raised in a world of cameras and scripts. His father, Robert Downey Sr., was an underground filmmaker, and his mother, Elsie, an actress. Robert was just 5 years old when he appeared in his first film. But the Hollywood glamour masked a dangerous reality. His father introduced him to drugs at just 6 years old. In the 1980s, Robert's natural talent lit up the screen. He starred in hits like Weird Science and Less Than Zero, the latter strikingly close to his own troubled life. By the 1990s, he earned an Academy Award nomination for playing Charlie Chaplin, but success couldn't silence the growing chaos within. Fame couldn't protect him from his demons. From 1996 to 2001, Robert faced repeated arrests for drug possession, heroin, cocaine, and marijuana. His behavior became erratic and even dangerous. In one infamous incident, he broke into a neighbor's home while high and fell asleep in their bed. Hollywood closed its doors. The once promising star was now a cautionary tale. Robert spent time in jail. He was fired from projects. His name became toxic in the industry. Interviews showed a man broken, lost in addiction, barely clinging to the remnants of his former life. Many thought his career was over, and so did he. Then came Susan. In 2003, while working on the film Gothica, Robert met producer Susan Levin. Her support became the anchor he needed. He committed to sobriety, embraced therapy, meditation, martial arts, and found faith in rebuilding his life. But the road to redemption wouldn't be easy. Hollywood had a long memory. In 2008, Marvel was looking for someone to play Tony Stark, a genius billionaire with a dark past. Many were against casting Robert, but director Jon Favreau believed in him. Robert took the role. The gamble paid off. Iron Man exploded at the box office, launching the Marvel Cinematic Universe and bringing Robert Downey Jr. back to the top. Robert didn't just play Iron Man, he was Iron Man. Over the next decade, he led the Avengers franchise, starred in blockbuster after blockbuster, and became the highest-paid actor in the world. From broken man to global icon, his transformation was complete. Despite the fame, Robert stayed committed to his new life. He built a production company with Susan. He became a father again. He supported environmental causes, launching the Footprint Coalition to use technology for a better planet. The man once defined by chaos had become a symbol of balance. In 2019, Avengers Endgame gave fans one final moment with Tony Stark. I am Iron Man. With those words, Robert's journey came full circle. A character who once hid behind armor now stood as a selfless savior. On screen and off, Robert had become the hero no one expected. After Marvel, Robert chose new paths. From Doolittle to producing documentaries and appearing in Oppenheimer, he continued to evolve. He didn't need the Iron Man suit anymore. The real strength came from who he had become. Robert Downey Jr. is more than an actor. He's a survivor, a fighter, a man who rewrote his destiny. His story reminds us that no matter how far we fall, it's never too late to rise. Not every hero wears a cape. Some wear scars and turn them into strength. With his legacy secured in film, Robert Downey Jr. began to think beyond Hollywood. He wasn't chasing fame anymore. He was chasing purpose. Through the Footprint Coalition, he invested in clean tech startups, artificial intelligence, and sustainable farming. He wanted to help heal the world he once felt disconnected from. Fans often ask, who is Robert Downey Jr. when the cameras are off? The answer is simple: a man who's learned to be present. He speaks openly about his therapy, his spiritual journey, and the daily work it takes to stay grounded. He's witty, philosophical, sometimes eccentric, but always real. Behind every step of his comeback was one constant: Susan Downey. She didn't just believe in him, she challenged him to grow. Their love became a partnership in business, in life, and in recovery. In every red carpet moment, in every triumph, she was there, not just beside him, but with him. Robert once said, Joe 1 is getting out of that cage. A lot of people do get out, but don't change. He did, and because of that, millions of fans saw themselves in Tony Stark, not just the genius or the billionaire, but the broken man who fought to be better. As he stepped back from the spotlight, Robert began passing the torch. Whether through his production company or quiet support of young artists, he became a mentor. He knew firsthand what it meant to be lost in fame, and how powerful it is when someone believes in you. After years of playing a larger-than-life superhero, Robert began returning to smaller character-driven roles. He chose complexity over explosions, emotion over spectacle. Every performance reminded us, beneath the charm and charisma, he is still one of the finest actors of his generation. Robert Downey Jr.'s story is not about perfection. It's about redemption. It's about making mistakes, owning them, and doing the hard work to heal. He didn't just get a second chance, he earned it, day by day, choice by choice. Maybe he'll return to the screen in a big role, maybe he won't. But what matters is this: Robert Downey Jr. became more than a character. He became a symbol of resilience, evolution, and hope. His life reminds us that the greatest comeback isn't in the box office, it's in the human heart.